Hartley, thank you so much for taking time
You're
to
welcome,
talk to us today.
My pleasure.
Microblink's been busy this week. I've seen
have.
you and the company all over the place.
Yes.
Tell us a little about what Microblink's doing right now.
So what we're up to is we're really excited. About 6 months ago, we launched our new AI native platform that we're using for identity verification and fraud prevention. So we're very, very excited. After about 10 years of building point solutions that have powered a lot of the top players in identity verification and fraud prevention worldwide, we've now put our hat into the ring, and we feel that the platform that we have now, we've invested a lot for it to be AI native, AI first, especially when you look at all the Gen AI threats and deepfake synthetic identities that are happening now that are hitting a lot of our customers. So that's really why we're excited. We haven't really gotten our story out there for a long time. We've kind of been under the radar, I'd say, for the first 10 years of the company's existence. But now we want to signal to the market that we're here. We have been the folks that have been powering a lot of your customers. And now we would love to give you that same level of experience and scalability and accuracy that we have been providing for some of our customers to now go direct.
Well, Microblink's no stranger to Money 2020.
No.
But like you said, you're amplifying your voice.
Yes.
What are you guys doing here this week?
So this week we had a great event with one of our partners, GeoComply. So that was great to invite some of our customers to it, some of our prospective customers, some of our partners. Had a great time talking about how we can help them with their problems, especially when it relates to Gen AI fraud. We also have tons of meetings. My schedule is packed, which is a good thing. So when I reflect on, first time I attended Money 2020 was 4 years ago, where one of the things where you're begging to get on people's calendars and you're sending these cold meeting requests. So it feels great that a lot of the work we've put in over the 4 years, now we're the ones being inundated with requests. And just trying to do our part to get the word out about Microblink and the great things that we're doing, especially as we've been adding a lot of new people to the team that have a lot of relationships in the industry. So that's also helping to keep us very busy this conference.
So I caught your panel yesterday, saw you wandering the floor today. What's caught your eye? What have you heard? What surprised you?
Two things I think that are also surprising but also exciting when I think about 2026 and beyond is agentic commerce. So this is the first conference I've been to now where agentic commerce has kind of gone from this thing that just nerds talk about, that I read a lot online. I've been reading on Reddit, to now where you see companies, whether they're startups or companies that are pivoting and really now putting forth more concrete solutions around agentic commerce. So for a company like us, we know that once you roll out agentic commerce, that's going to be a whole new threat vector that fraudsters are going to try to capitalize on, which will be good for and exciting for us to try to stay ahead of that curve. The other one I would say is seeing a lot more talk about stable coins. So obviously with the regulations recently passed in the US, I'm a big believer in stable coins. I think they're going to help, not just the US economy, but global economies, especially underserved countries and communities in a lot of ways. So I'm very, very excited to see that a lot of companies are now presenting solutions for stable coins and seem to have a really strong voice and opinion around how stable coins can become more useful mainstream.
You touched on trends and predictions. Mm-hmm. This is the time of year people make predictions about near future. Mm-hmm. You have any predictions?
My prediction is this time next year, coming to Money 2020, a lot of the companies that I just mentioned that are focusing on agentic commerce and stable coins, they're going to be the ones with the much bigger booths, and the more traditional payment providers and payment platforms are going to be the ones with the smaller booths, because I think that wave is going to crash in a good way next year.
What are you excited about for Microblink?
Oh, man. Too many things to name, but the biggest one I would say is the work that we're starting to do, not just with enterprises and BFSIs, but a lot of the traction we're now starting to get with governments and emerging markets, where we're getting the opportunity to be their infrastructure and backbone for their national digital identity infrastructure projects. That, to me, on top of being, I think, pretty good revenue opportunities, for someone like me who's very mission-driven and being an immigrant, coming from a third world country and emerging market, I see that these countries are now poised to make a huge difference around how they handle identity of their citizens, which I think is just going to unlock a lot of opportunities economically. So a human part of me is very, very excited about that for Microblink.
Now, Hartley, I know you're busy. I know you got a lot to do this afternoon, but I appreciate you taking time to talk.
You're welcome, Paul. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Take care.